Let's talk about sacks, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the things that could be. Y'all know the words, right? Let's talk about some sacks and some dreads today. How y'all doing? It's your favorite cowboy cousin, BG the Cowboys Unified, baby. We live on the water. Happy hump day out there to everybody. So apparently, you know, Tank is in the news. Tank likes to often get on social media. Tank often likes to get into the media and interject some dialogue. So we're going to talk about that here today. So appreciate y'all tuning in. And yes, there is news breaking out of the Star in Frisco. Unfortunately, terrible news. Marion Barber found dead in his apartment. It's a developing story. 38 years old, found by Frisco police. Developing story. That's just been put out. So prayers up to the Barber family, anybody affected, you know. Tomorrow I never promise, right? But we're going to talk about some sacks, baby. Did y'all hear about that stuff? D-Law was in the news talking about being the sack leader again this year. Did y'all hear that? Anybody out there listening to me, man? Let's get some shout outs. What up, Mo? I see you, baby. Yep, Marion Barber dead. Yeah, everybody seems to get the bad news quick. That's the thing about social media. Let somebody die, let a scandal break or something like that. Everybody's aware of it, right? That's what everybody's on here looking for anyway. We're not going to talk too much about it. Like I said, it's a developing story, but appreciate you tuning in. Caitlin, top of the day from you. Corpus Christi in the building. Appreciate you tuning in. What up, Brian Lewis? I see your green badges are checking in. What up, Mahid Khan? I appreciate you checking in. We down here in the lovely city of Destiny here. We on the water a little bit, giving y'all a little bit of a bird's eye view, or a, should I say, surface view. Hey, Kelly, how we doing? Appreciate y'all checking in. But I got that question, man. I mean, everybody knows the news about Marion Barber. Did everybody hear the news about Tank getting in the news saying that he wants to be the sack leader again? Did y'all recognize Tank cut off his dreads too? Did y'all notice that? We're going to talk about that too as well, why he cut those off. So y'all tune in. Y'all know, let the room fill up. Let these notifications go out, baby. It is hump day today. And we talk about sacks, baby. What up, Lionel Montgomery? Appreciate you tuning in. I see you. Y'all know the deal. Green badges. Get on there, baby. Come on, green badges. Some of y'all still getting in the gym and y'all not getting your workouts in. Come on now. If you're going to be in the gym, you got to get your workouts. So get your workout in. Y'all need to get your Larry Allen workout. Y'all seen it, how Larry Allen's throwing the bar up on the rack, right? So come on, let's get with the green badges, baby. But yeah, apparently, you know, D-Law's back in the news again. Everybody knows D-Law likes to talk to the media, right? What up, Lionel? I see you. Maryland in the building. Y'all know the drill. If you're watching for the first time, tap in. Let me know where you're watching from. Let's give you a shout out. I'd like to see where this content goes to today. You know, we're talking about D-Law sacks, D-Law being in the media. And speaking of some other news and notes, you know, the salary cap boys are up to $23.3 million on the salary cap. Y'all seen it? We posted it here earlier. The salary cap boy is going to make a move. You know, I guess there's some Lyle Collins money or transaction or something on the books that needs to happen. And once that happens, I guess it's going to catapult the salary cap to 23.3. I know y'all probably seen that news, right? About the salary cap boys. I don't think they're going to do much either. Yeah, we know, everybody, we know if you're tapping in, I appreciate you letting me know. We know that Marion Barber has been found dead in his apartment in Frisco by the local authorities. It's a developing story. Cause of death hasn't been made public yet. We don't know what's going on. Usually when they find you in an apartment, it's not good. We just got out of May. We're in June now. We just got out of May and Mental Health Awareness Month. And, you know, quite frankly, with everything going on in the world, you know, there's a lot of folks out there, and I see a lot of Cowboy fans too, you know what I mean, using mental health as a scapegoat. You know, we're not going to do that here. So let's say some prayers for the Barber family. It doesn't look good, but the details haven't been put out yet. But yeah, getting back to this D-Law guy. You know, D-Law has been in the news. I've always had a problem with D-Law being in the media because, quite frankly, D-Law got paid. And then D-Law got hurt. And D-Law ain't been leading in sacks. And D-Law is the captain of this defense. The Tank, right? Everybody knows Tank, right? We on the same page here? Anybody else feel the same way? What up, Sam? I see you tuning in here today, baby. Caitlin's talking about salary cap there. Appreciate you, Caitlin. Always adding context to the conversation. Green Bay supporter right there says they're not going to do anything with that salary cap money. They could easily swing a legit defensive tackle or linebacker around that price tag. Yeah, that's been a lot of hype that's coming out now with that $23.3 million on the salary cap. Are the Cowboys going to pursue anybody? You know, if you leave it up to heavy.com or if you leave it up to, I believe, yeah, Heavy or what's the other site? There's another site, Odyssey. Them sites, boy, they've been talking about these Super Bowl all-star trades with the Dallas Cowboys all season. Over there getting your clicks. Getting your clicks or die trying, right? But I don't know if they're going to do anything with that salary cap. But I'll tell you this. Given the play that Micah Parsons showed us on the field last year as a rookie. Given that if Sam Williams can be even half of what Micah Parsons is currently. And then if you got Tank coming back with this kind of attitude. Now, Tank, hopefully, if you're listening, Tank, I hope that, you know, this shit sticks. We've been seeing you in the media a whole lot talking about a lot of big shit. Now, we know we can't, you know, control injuries. We understand that. But when you're on the field, dog, you got to get it, man. You even said it yourself. How are you going to let a rookie outdo you? You're the leader of this defense. Now, we understand, you know, you was hurt, you didn't play. But still, what do they say? Your number one availability is your availability or something like that, right? Anybody know what I'm talking about? As Kelly's chiming in right there. Appreciate that. DC Nation. East Coast in the building says they are going to sit on it. Talking about that salary cap money. Boy, you know them salary cap boys, man. Shout out to my man Jay Tucker over there with Cowboy Fans Only. Y'all need to go over there and check out his videos. He's doing the Stephen Jones. You know, I've been Stephen Jones, but they gave him a lot of names. But man, my man Jordan Tucker over there has got him listed as Debo on a bunch of videos. So shout out to my man Jordan Tucker over there. He over there Deboing folks. Stephen essentially Deboing folks to stay on the Cowboys, essentially, right? But getting back to this D-Law stuff. So D-Laws came out and said, hey, you know, I can't let a rookie show me up like that. I got to get back out there. I got to be the sacks leader. And if you've noticed, you know, Tank has actually went to the barber. You know, Tank came in the league with his dreads. Tank grew him up until about this year, and I think he cut them off. He talks about that recently. He said the dreads got really heavy. He says he's in his 30s, you know what I mean? So having to lug around all that extra weight, especially on the field, I think he's more aerodynamic. So are we going to see an aerodynamic Tank this season? I hope so, because Tank, your talk has been cheap in the media as of late. And you did get shown up by a rookie last season. So I would probably come into the season with the same mindset. So let's talk about sacks, baby. Who will be the sack leader for the Dallas Cowboys this year? Is Micah Parsons going to clearly lead? Is Sam Williams going to come in and have half of an impact? As we know, defense wins championships, right? We go back to the doomsday defense, you know. Why is Darren Woodson not in the Hall of Fame? I have that question this year. Can somebody answer me that? What up, Tanya? I see your green badge is checking in. What up, Sam? He said, Catboy going to show us how much cap he is. That's saying the admin right there, baby. Appreciate your support always, you know what I mean? But yeah, we're talking about this defense, man. And, you know, talk is cheap, really. You know, free Wi-Fi, Tank. Talk is cheap. You know, so with all things considered, you got a new haircut. You understand that a rookie showed you up. And you're back in the media telling us that you're going to be out there, come out there, essentially be that dog on the field again. You know, I'm excited to hear you say that. And if you're putting in the work and you can come out and make it translate, what would this defense look like with a 1.5 or a 0.5 Sam Williams on Micah Parsons? You got a full 10 on Micah Parsons going around 100 miles an hour around the field. Then you got a big Tank on the defensive side of the ball. It looks like Dan Quinn is about to have a lot of fun this year, is he not? You know, shout out to DQ, baby. DQ out there in the trenches making it happen. We're not talking about Dairy Queen either. Shout out Dairy Queen. You know, I love them vanilla shakes. We're not talking about Dairy Queen. We're talking about Dan Quinn, the practitioner. We seen what impact he had with Micah last year. You get a healthy Tank coming in there. You got Sam Williams coming in there. We got a slew of other folks on the defensive side of the ball. Don't want to forget anybody. But I haven't got an answer to that question. I still asked, why is Darren Woodson not in the Hall of Fame? Can somebody answer me that? If you're tapping in today, so green badges, come on. Man. Get in the gym, baby. Get your reps like Larry Allen, baby. Throw that bar up. Y'all seen Larry Allen do that 225 pounds 43 times? I know y'all seen it. Scroll up to the top, baby, and go check it out. We're posting all kinds of video content here, all kinds of different video content here this year to satisfy your off-season needs, because we know the Cowboy news is far few and in between, except for when we find folks dead in their hotel, as we talked about. So prayers up to the Marion Barber family. If you're just tuning in, Marion Barber been found dead in his Frisco hotel today. It's breaking news, developing story. But talk is cheap, Tank. And I've heard enough of it, man. And I'm going to need you to come out there and you're going to have to you're going to have to make this shit look good off paper. You know, like a lot of folks are saying this Philadelphia defense is going to be better than the Dallas Cowboys. Like, this is the only question I have for all of the pundits, for all of the color analysts, for all of the media folks. When you want to compare the Philadelphia Eagle defense to the Dallas Cowboy defense, how can you rank the Dallas Cowboy defense over, or how can you rank the Philadelphia Eagles defense over the Dallas Cowboys when clearly we ran through the whole NFC East last season? Oh, that's right. I forgot. They say it looks good on paper. Well, right now the Dallas Cowboys are looking good on paper, and if Tank can come out and make good on his word and be the sack leader, could you imagine what this defense is going to look like with Tank, Micah, Sam, Diggs? Shit, Anthony Brown probably going to get a couple picks as a result with them getting that pressure, right? Shout out to Anthony Brown. I don't know how he still got a job, but hey, if he wears a star in his helmet, you know we support him here, baby. So turn on your notifications. We are live here. Get your little look, baby. We are on the water here today. It was starting to rain a little bit earlier. I had to put my rain jacket on in case it started raining out here. We wanted to come down here, drop in, and give y'all a little scenic view here today. We are on hump day. And like we're talking about, let's talk about sacks, baby. Who do y'all think is going to be the sack leader for the defense this year? Y'all give me your comments. Let me know. Let's have this discussion, baby. We at the weight bar. Y'all know the deal. Green badges, come on. Get your reps in, baby. Where my man Mike Rock at. Dr. M is in the building. I see you. Green badges in the building. Appreciate you checking in from the city of Compton. Congratulations on making it back from Cancun out there. I seen All-Star Status. Shout out to Star Status. Was in the building for the Cancun takeover out there with Fan Zone. We seen y'all out there doing it real big. Shout out to One Star One Family. You know, DJ Kai, the Sherry, you know, the godmother Sherry over there. Appreciate y'all showing much love. We're glad that y'all made it back. And now we got this month in June. A bunch of Cowboy fans are going to be going down to South Beach to see Micah Parsons as we talk about this defense. So who is going to be the sack leader this year? I need to know, y'all. Rodney Mitchell says, bro, I'm more concerned with the offense. Yeah, me too. But we talk about defense right here today, baby. So come back when we talk about offense. If not, I need to know, who do you have as your sack leader, baby? What's up, Rodney? Takes defense to win games too, man. Got to win on both sides, all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams, right? What up, Rick Plott? Says, Dak told Brady last year, I'll see you again. Well, we know that didn't happen. The Cowboys defense will get out to Brady and Jerry world. Micah Parsons going to have a great season. I mean, is Tom Brady going to be on the field, or is he going to be in the booth? I think that's the $1 million question. Or $335 million or whatever it is question, right? I don't know how you do your resume, submit it for the job, and you get the highest paying job in the field, but you never even did anything in the field. I don't get that. On the field, maybe something else, but off the field, no, Tom Brady. You're not worth, I don't know. You're not that interesting to me. I don't think Tom Brady on the mic. I don't know. I don't want to put that, but hopefully he's going to be on the field right, so that way we can get after Tom Brady on Sunday Night Football when we open up this season on prime time, right? Caitlin says Dante Fowler going to be the sneak leader in sacks this season, in my opinion. Okay, like I said, we got some other name players on there, right? They're going to have to assume their roles. Rodney says, appreciate that. True. Parsons, hands down. I mean, it'd be easy money to say that right after last season. Is Micah Parsons going to lead the Dallas Cowboys in sacks this year? Or is Tank just all hype? I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that Tank is just hype. Tank, we know the NFL stands for not for long, baby. And it's now or never. We're going to get out there this season and make it happen. Law and order, baby. Talk is cheap. What up, Juan? But y'all know the deal. If you're watching for the first time, do me a favor. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. We're talking about Demarcus Lawrence. Like we said, he cut his dreads. You know, he said they got heavy. He had them since he came in the league. I think we're going to see a more aerodynamic Tank this season on the field. Juan Ortiz says, what's the word on Rob Quinn coming back? I'm not certain about that. Anybody got any context they want to add to that? I'm not aware of that, so I couldn't tell you. I appreciate you asking that question, but I know my Cowboy cousins that are tuning in here today probably got some word on the street, because everybody knows about Marion Barber. I appreciate y'all coming up on here to let me know about Marion Barber. What up, Seth? Johnny, I see you. Says Lawrence needs to bounce back, of course. Appreciate you tuning in and watch. If I'm Tank, I wouldn't even say nothing. For the rest of the all-season, Tank, this is my message to you. That's enough. What did Denzel Washington say? Y'all remember that movie Training Day, right? Y'all know Denzel Washington, a big Cowboy fan. Y'all know Denzel be out at training camp. Denzel Washington, Grammy Award winner, all that good stuff, right? Training Day. How many of y'all remember the movie Training Day? In the beginning of the movie, he's got Officer Hoyt in there with him, you know what I mean? They're about to go down there. They're about to do a quick bust, you know what I mean? Protect and serve in the Los Angeles streets. Shout out to all them Cowboys in LA. Shout out to Star Status Cowboys Connection. But what did Denzel tell Officer Hoyt? As soon as Officer Hoyt picked up his communication device, and Denzel looked at him and he said, what? Anybody know? Anybody follow me here? Exactly, Sam. It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Thank you. Kelly's chiming in about those locks there. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know. Shout out to, I want to say Inside the Star. I think I read that article before I got down here earlier about, Tank cutting his hair and all that type of stuff. So appreciate you adding context on there, Kelly. But what did Denzel tell Officer Hoyt? He said, stay off the rover. Tank, that's my message to you, baby. Stay off the rover the rest of the year, man. You need to be like LeBron James, literally on social media, and go 0 dark 30, Playboy. Because we need to see it translate on the field. Talk is cheap while we're talking about sacks, baby. But I clearly think Micah Parsons is going to lead again. He's getting hungry. He's getting stronger over the offseason. People putting on muscle. Shout out to CeeDee Lamb. Y'all see CeeDee Lamb put on a grip of muscle this offseason. Them boys out there in OTAs, man, they all showed up. Usually in years past, very few people showed up to OTAs. Can I get an amen? It looked like everybody was out there. It's a non-mandatory function, right? As we are into June this month, and we got the regular OTAs, or the mini camps, mini camps, not OTAs. Mini camps. Even OTAs, folks that want to, folks that want to hold out because they're trying to get paid, like a Kyler Murray, like a Debo Samuels, them type of folks. But we're talking about Tank, and like I said, my message is like what Denzel told Officer Hoyt on Training Day, bro. You got to stay off the rover. Exactly, Tanya. The proof will be in the pudding. It is always in the pudding. Thank you for your support here. 4-month supporter right there. Y'all know the deal, baby. If you're supporting the content, you get down with the content here today. Do me a favor. Just hit that green badge right there. Hit that green badge. Keep you notified. This off season, do me a favor. Hit your notification. Like we said, Marion Barber was found dead, unfortunately, in his Frisco hotel, on his Frisco apartment. Development story. It's never good when you find somebody. They were doing a welfare check on him. I guess maybe folks couldn't get to him or whatnot. Don't let me speculate. But that's a developing story. The salary cap boys, we've talked about that too as well. Once the Lyle Collins money transaction, whatever takes place on that, comes free, them salary cap boys going to be at 23.3. Are they going to make a move, or are they just going to sit on it? I think everybody here is pretty much thinking they're going to sit on it, right? Appreciate you getting the share in, Peter. Thank you for hitting the gym, baby. Y'all know the deal. Y'all get like Peter. Come on, green badges. If you're getting down with the content here and you're not a green badge too as well, do me a favor, share this on your timeline. I appreciate you hanging out with me here today. Brian McLaughlin said, Tank got paid off one good season. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, Tank talk is cheap, dog. Like, Tank been getting vilified, man, because he got paid and he ain't produced. It's one thing when you produce and get paid, but when you get paid and you don't produce, like a lot of folks think Ziggy Elliott ain't producing. That's a whole nother story. We'll say that for the next go round. But yeah, Tank got paid and ain't really produced. A lot of folks are quite frankly unhappy with Tank as a result with that. So yes, Tank, stay off the rover, baby. You're going to have to get out there and show us the numbers. Men lie, women lie, but numbers don't. Shout out to Jay-Z, you know, Sean Carter. He's a Cowboy fan too. You know his daddy was a Cowboy fan? That's right. Yeah, he talked about it on the Breakfast Club in 2016 with See the God. Y'all know who See the God is in South Carolina? Shout out to my fans out there in South Carolina. Yeah, See the God, he a Cowboy fan too. We featured him here in OAT. But I wanted to tap in here with y'all on this lovely overcast Wednesday. We're down here on the water. I wanted to talk about sacks with y'all today, and not necessarily numbers. We're just talking about, you know, our Tank, who has been in the media and has came out again and said that he is going to lead the team as the leader. Well, Tank, we're waiting on you, baby. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is get out on the field and make shit happen. So stay off the rover. And so am I. We'll see y'all on the next video.